You only do the laundry on Sundays, if only. That were the only day that we had to do laundry. Love it that Nellie's makes it so easy. And of course, along with laundry goes wrinkles, but not with a Panasonic 360 Freestyle Cordless Iron. This is item number 321906, and this is a cordless iron. That means incredible maneuverability. It's 1500 watts, so you get incredible power, amazing steam. You can actually even vertically steam the drapes or a nice silk blouse. This becomes your steamer as well. Today, we have it on a price break. It's $30 off, and we're in our very final quantities. The last few that we have left, that flex is just for today. So $23 is just for today, and the price break expires at midnight as well. So $23. Look at how beautiful that iron is. I don't think I've ever said that about an iron before, but all of our customers absolutely love it. And Bonnabelle Sherman is here to show us how easy it is to use. Hi, Bonnabelle. You look gorgeous. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you, and to you as well.
Thank
you.
To
all of you. And all mommies have to iron. Whether it's for you or your hubby or the kids, this is a great iron. It is a customer pick, and it is from Panasonic. And it has great steam. Ooh. You can hear that. Even though that's a cordless iron, look at that steam go. So the charging happens in its base, by the way. So whenever you're ironing, you return to its base for an under 15-second recharge, and you're ready to go again. But here's the proof in the pudding. Let's get right to a garment here and watch the wrinkle release, because this is all about the wrinkle release. It's 1500 watts of power, and it is a stainless steel sole plate. That means it glides in your hand. There's never color transfer on a stainless steel sole plate. And look at the difference there. Oh, I think we need to come in that way when you get a chance there. But wrinkled here,
look at that.
No wrinkled here, and it's beautiful every single time, and quick and easy. And
that took you seconds, Bonnabelle.
Yeah, it does. And it's not over and over. It's just those few swipes to get that wrinkle out. And not only can you iron here on your board, but let's say it's Monday morning, which is going to be here pretty soon, and you go, oh my gosh, that shirt fell to the bottom of the closet, or that's what I wanted to wear and it's still in the laundry. You have a cordless iron. So if you don't have time to put up your ironing board, just hang that garment on the door jamb, on the door hook. Take your iron, take it right up to that garment, and if you have a very fragile or delicate fabric, you can actually just float this above and not even touch the garment, and just pour that steam, 1500 watts, right into that garment. Look at the difference. Now, if I was trying to get out before the traffic or for a bus or for a train, I did that so quick. I'm out the door. I don't have to panic. But look at that difference. It's amazing. And it's amazing every single time.
Yes,
that's
and
cool.
that steam refreshes as well. Because it's my husband who's always the one who's like, I have to go right now. I'm late. And then I'm like, not in that shirt. You're not. But this heats up like a dream. It's so fast. And without that cord, you've got incredible maneuverability. That's why they call it the 360, because it's 360 degrees of cordless maneuverability. It's got the double tip design, so you can, there you see, look at that. You're getting great creases. You're getting all right between the buttons. It's small enough, but big enough to be able to get every job done. You got the vertical steam function. You just saw Bonnabelle use that for drapes, for your blouses, for your husband's shirts. That detachable water tank, we'll show you that in a minute, because that is brilliant. It shuts off automatically, which is a great safety feature. It's also easy to put it right back in its case. So talk about safety. You don't have to wait for it to cool down.
Love that case.
You just stick the case right on top of it, and you're ready to go somewhere, or just make sure that nobody touches it.
Yeah, so let's review some of the features, because you saw how great it worked. Now let me just show you, everything that you're going to enjoy. So you have your settings: low, medium, high. Here's your water feature, your burst of steam. Here's a lot of steam, medium, and no if you want to shut it off. And here's where you're going to put your water, so you fill that. And this is a cool thing that Shannon loves. This is a removable water tank. So this pops right off, which means you can take it right to the sink itself and not take the whole iron with you. And at first I was like, well, what's the value of that? And then I realized I was steaming my bed skirt in the bedroom. And so I wanted to refill the water. I actually took this to the small sink, and this fits right under the sink. So there's never a problem, no matter if you want to use a small pitcher or you put whatever sink you're filling it in, and then you just pop it right back. And then back to its base for that under 15-second recharge, which is so great, because the cord is actually here. It's a 6-foot cord, so you have lots of room. And then it leaves the iron cordless. And here's another great feature. In case you're a grandma or mom and you want to get somebody their very first iron, boy or girl, and they're like, oh, I don't know how to use that. I'm scared of that thing. Because you know, when you first iron, you go, I'm afraid I'll burn something, but you won't. Look, Panasonic was so smart. Here's all the settings. So there's no excuse not to iron and not to iron well, because right there is everything you need for your fabrics, linen, cotton, nylon. It tells you what temperature you need to use it at. Now we'll turn this back over. And then I just want to show you this cover, because this is way cool. We're the only iron with a great cover. So here's your heat resistant cover, which means you could put it right back on after you iron. You don't have to wait for it to cool or anything. And then you pop it back on, and you get to take this with you to your crafting, to your sewing. Do you go to that crafting store where they're having classes and you want to take your own iron? College students, this is wonderful because it's so compact to take. And here's what I think we solved the problem of frustration. You see, the cord is actually in here. Oh, no, over here.
Because it retracts right inside.
So how many times have you gone to put away your iron and you have a corded iron, you wrap the cord round and round, then you put it up on the shelf, and that whole cord falls all over. And it's so messy. Here it's so neat and so pretty that it's a great presentation. So, you know, showers for gifting and weddings, or, you know, birthday coming up. This is such a beautiful iron. So let's get back to some great ironing, because, again, I want you to see how
they're showing a little bit of it with the creases.
Oh, I love that. This is a great, and I'm going to be doing that live too. Do you see how it went through 1, 2, 3, 4 layers? Because if it's 1,500 watts, it can do that. And maybe you're a little bit frustrated. You're going, well, why isn't my ironing work as good as that? Because maybe your iron's only 900 watts. You never looked. Maybe it's only 1,200 watts. This is 1,500 watts of power. It's a customer pick, and it's at one of our best price ever.
Yes, and that price doesn't last very long. We have it on that price break only until midnight tonight. It's a special Mother's Day special. And even if we did have it for another day, we're in our final quantities. So when these are gone, they're gone. When it strikes midnight on the East Coast, that price will go back up to $99. So today, you save $30. Today, you get it home for just $23. Whether you love to iron, Bonneville, or you hate to iron, me, this makes it a dream to iron, because if you love to iron, it makes it even more enjoyable. If you hate to iron, it's over in a snap before you even knew it.
It's so true. And you know, I do read the reviews, and a lot of you have said exactly what Shannon just said, what you said. Oh, I love to iron. This makes it even better. I hate ironing, but this actually made me love ironing. And I love to see that, because I feel that way. It's a great iron. It feels really good in your hand. And now, a great iron should save you money, because there should be some things that you don't need to send to the dry cleaner. I'll show you the khaki, so that's one place I think. But if you wear collared shirts, and maybe you serve in the military, the kids are in scouting, and you don't want to send those to the dry cleaner. Oh, by the way, here's a detailer right there. That's what Shannon was actually pointing out earlier. See, the detailer lets you go in all the little nooks and crannies. It actually sinks in there a little bit. So that's great for cuffs and collars. So when you're doing your shirt, you put that steam in there. And now I did a collared shirt. I did not send it to the dry cleaner. I just saved, I don't know, $3, $4, $5 on collared shirts. They're not as expensive. But when you talk some of the other things like that silk blouse I did, you're saving $8, $9, $10. And every single time you can do that. So think about that when you want to invest in a great iron. Because sometimes you go, well, you know, do I need that one? Yeah, you do. Because you won't be buying a new iron next year and the year after. Because with a Panasonic, you trust the name and you invested in a great iron with 1,500 watts. You're already there. You got the best.
And speaking of trusting the name, this has the Good Housekeeping seal of approval. So you trust the name Panasonic, and then partnered with the Good Housekeeping seal of approval, you know that you are 100% covered and guaranteed. And if that were not enough, HSN backs every single product that we have. So if you for any reason within the first 30 days aren't in love with it, if this doesn't make you fall in love with ironing, like we said, you're welcome to send it back. You've got no risk 30-day tryout for $23. That's it. Huge customer pick. We've even been running a few of the customer reviews down at the bottom of the screen for you because we have so many reviews. If you want to read some, you'll see just how gaga people are over an iron.
And I hope you didn't miss all that steam that just went out. I didn't want to talk over you, but it was like so exciting.
I could hear it.
Look, you could hear it, and you see that amount of steam on a cordless iron. Now, I just did these khakis, so think Dress Down Fridays, think your kids' uniforms that you know you need if they go to private school or the schools that are having them wear khakis. Yay! You don't have to worry about what they're wearing. But now take a look at the results. So first layer looks great, of course. Here's that razor edge sharp crease. Now, when I see people like this, I go, oh, they sent that to the dry cleaner.
Sure.
Don't you always like kind of mentally go, oh, that went to the dry cleaner?
Yeah.
No, now you invested in a great iron, you're doing that at home. And of course, it went through the other side because it's 1,500 watts. Please invest in a better iron. And here too, and here too. So it just makes sense to get a better iron, and that's what you get with Panasonic, and it is cordless. You're getting the great feature of being able to, there you go, do those curtains.
Right.
You get to walk right up to the curtains. You bought new curtains, you can't put them on the ironing board because if you iron them and you put them over the other edge to try and get to another section, everything that's on the floor is getting wrinkled.
Right, yeah, they're just too long, and then you have to take them off the, pole, and you have to re-put them up and hang them. Absolutely not. Look, she's not even having to take the tablecloth off.
Right up to your bed skirts, your pillows. Now, I have to say, I didn't really get that. I was, you know, when you have a lot of kids, you're not ironing your sheets, but since I have a cordless iron, I find myself doing the top sheet and the pillowcases.
Well, because you can do it right on the bed.
Right on the bed with no problem. It makes it so easy, and especially if you're having company. All of a sudden, it looks like a 5-star hotel. Put a piece of chocolate there, and you really, I do find that I really like to do that for company, and you will as well. Now, because it's cordless, you can walk right up to your garments and not have to always take out the ironing board if you don't want to. And here's another place I think you save money. Hubby's jackets. They're not like playing in the mud, you know, men, but they may be sitting in the car, sitting in the airplane. You get wrinkled. If you have to send it to the dry cleaner, it's going to be $10.
Oh, it's a lot.
How much is our flex pay today?
$23. Yeah, for two jackets at the dry cleaner.
2 jackets at the dry cleaner, you already like you're on your way to paying for this.
Seconds.
Look at that. Yes, in seconds. Now let me put this down because I just got a wow with you. Look at that. Look at how beautiful this is, and look at how wrinkled that is. And like Shannon said, I did that in seconds.
You didn't have to pull and tug. You just hang it up. The steam does all of the work, and it's that 1,500 watt power. So if you don't know how strong your iron is, but you know that your iron can't steam a jacket like that, that's thick material. It's probably not 1,500 watts, and it probably doesn't have the name Panasonic on it. So if you feel like you're wasting time ironing, or your hand gets tired from ironing, or you feel like you have to iron one side, then you have to iron the other side, then you have to iron the other side again, just save yourself the time, save yourself the hassle. It's lightweight, but an incredible, powerful iron. Huge customer pick because it absolutely does what it says, and it's that cordless iron with that carrying case as well, so you can carry it, and that was literally seconds. Yeah, literally seconds while you were, talking. Imagine if you've got a big pile of, I always have a big pile of wrinkled, like to be ironed.
Yeah. You want to know that you can get through that
so
faster.
Yeah.
You know, that it doesn't feel frustrating. And that's what you get with Panasonic because you are investing in a 1,500 watt iron. So please treat yourself. Yes, step up and get the better iron because you are getting that cover that's heat resistance that goes right on, and you are cordless with this iron. But no, in your enjoyment, don't forget to put it back because this makes it great, but it needs to go back into its base. Normally, when you're ironing, what do? You put your iron on its heel. But you're not going to do that. While you're adjusting your garment, which is what we all do, we iron a piece, then we adjust our garment, make sure you put it back in its base. It's recharging while you go ahead and adjust your garment.
And it's safe. The heating element is in the recharger, so it's always safe. As soon as I set that iron on the heel and I go to take a call, I'm like, what if the dog knocks it off? What if the kids come in and accidentally knock against it? This way, it's always safe. So that safety feature is really important as well. I know it's Mother's Day. If somebody got me an iron for Mother's Day, I would be very upset. But if you get yourself an iron for Mother's Day, it's a treat because you're actually treating yourself to less time ironing, to better wrinkle release, and to a much easier, more enjoyable experience when you're ironing. The Good Housekeeping seal of approval, that fast wrinkle release, incredible steam, $30 off just for today. Look, it really is.
And you know who loves this?
That's raw silk.
Yes. Our
my
sewers
goodness.
and quilters are our biggest fans. I really think that says a lot because, you know, that's your baby, that's your project you're working for, and those are the people who love this iron, so you will love it to get it home and just make your everyday clothes look great. So please do treat yourself, and I think it's a great Mother's Day gift. A great
So
iron.
you are allowed to get it as a Mother's Day gift for yourself or for anyone else. Thanks so much, Bonnabelle. Definitely get that one before every single one of those are gone. And speaking of Mother's Day, we'd love if you celebrate Mother's Day with us. Join Colleen Lopez and Adam Freeman. They're going to be on at 8 p.m. tonight. You can treat yourself to something special. We've got jewelry and fragrance, even bedding. So just spoil yourself because you deserve it. Whether somebody got you something for Mother's Day or not, this is a great opportunity for you to say, you know what, I'm worth it. And what a fun treat to see Colleen and Adam together. I don't know that I've seen that, so I'm going to tune in. Hey, you only do the laundry on Sundays? If only. That were the only day that we had to do laundry. Love it that Nellie's makes it so easy. And of course, along with laundry goes wrinkles, but not with a Panasonic 360 Freestyle Cordless Iron. This is item number 321906, and this is a cordless iron. That means incredible maneuverability. It's 1500 watts, so you get incredible power, amazing steam. You can actually even vertically steam the drapes or a nice silk blouse. This becomes your steamer as well. Today, we have it on a price break. It's $30 off, and we're in our very final quantities. The last few that we have left, that flex is just for today. So $23 is just for today, and the price break expires at midnight as well. So $23. Look at how beautiful that iron is. I don't think I've ever said that about an iron before, but all of our customers absolutely love it. And Bonnabelle Sherman is here to show us how easy it is to use. Hi, Bonnabelle. You look gorgeous. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you, and to you as well,
Thank
and
you.
to all of you. And all mommies have to iron, whether it's for you or your hubby or the kids. This is a great iron. It is a customer pick, and it is from Panasonic, and it has great steam. You can hear that. Even though that's a cordless iron, look at that steam go. So the charging happens in its base, by the way. So whenever you're ironing, you return to its base for an under 15-second recharge, and you're ready to go again. But here's the proof in the pudding. Let's get